So, HoloAdvent debuted recently, and they crashed into some of our hearts, like how they crashed into HoloLive headquarters to save us from the EN drought. This new wave consists of 5 members, as always, and it looks like HoloLive took the same type of edgy/dark organization approach like they did with HoloX. It could be Holo's edgy phase, but hey, I'm not opposed to it. When they were announced, there was so much hype. I mean, my Twitter feed was basically full of it. But already from looking at their tweets, I knew we Holo fans had a lot in store for us, and after tuning into their debuts, I could not get them out of my head. So despite being somewhat late to the party, I want to give a quick recap and my impressions on this new wave of EN talent, starting with Shiori Novella, the Archiver. Birthday, May 2nd. Oshimark, this eye-looking thing. Fan name, Novelites. Nicknames, Shiori and Goth Girlfriend. You can fix her.
Oh, you wish to fix me, is that so? I'd like to see you try.
So, before debut, you could say people had their eyes on Shiori as a Menhera, you know, the emotionally unstable makeup-dripping girl that can step on you, which for some reason people enjoy. Not me, though. But I suppose from her debut, you could say we judged a book by the cover a bit. Her debut, along with all the girls' debuts, opened up with their lore narrated by Shiori herself, and Shiori's essentially was that her brain was too big, so they locked her up, and she broke out just to make her brain even bigger. Then the stream starts, and I have to say, her voice has a weirdly calming allure to it.
I will be your first host for today, Shiori Novella.
And then she busts out with the balloons, confetti, lights, and pen light swinging cats. So yeah, the stream is starting off pretty well. Then you get into her hobbies. A few notable ones for me are her piano playing, which she already showed off a little on Twitter, and I must say, it's beautiful. Also, she feeds strays, sharing an interesting story about cats, where we all learn you gotta do it protected.
I will not have unprotected acts on my lawn here.
Next, she pulls a whole board with books. Yes, genuine and real books, which I must say was a joy to watch her geek out about. And as a sort of a bookworm myself, will definitely be going to her for any mystery recommendations in the future. Then we get into cartoons, where she is a Courage the Cowardly Dog fan, and she's also a fan of the Harvest Moon games, so I must say, pretty based. Then it's the board of husbandos. Looking through, I gotta say, we cannot compete. How are we supposed to compete with the man, the myth, the legend, Sherlock Holmes? Maybe we can't fix her. You know, maybe we're not the right person. Maybe she doesn't need fixing at all.
I too have been cunning. You can't look at my freaking hair.
Okay, never mind. Her anime taste seems pretty fine. A classic Gintama fan. Continuing on, wait.
Now some trivia
What
of
the
me.
fuck? I don't think it was just me, but I feel the whole world lost its mind when we saw that she eats with scissors. We can fix her, don't worry. And yeah, it's also full of other fun facts about her, like how she photographs dead bugs, and they can't get worse than the scissors. And then in her notebook, she has some future goals and information for us fans, like tags. She also added a tag for fanfic writing for those interested, #Shiori stories. As for her future content, they all look incredibly interesting. She already held some of these streams, and I must say they were all quite enjoyable and fun to listen to. But now it's design time, where we get to have a full look at her goth aesthetic from toe to head. Some of my personal favorite things about her design is her lovely skirt and that #pin, as well as her little ink buddy, Yorick. I love him. Overall, Shiori is a lovely addition and might be my personal favorite from her unique streams, calming voice, interesting remarks, and honestly, she wasn't the whole Menhera package that everyone was hoping for. In reality, she's just a giant dork, and I honestly love that. And then the next thing you know, you won't be the one fixing her, but instead, she's the one fixing you. Or well, I guess we all need fixing here and there. Koseki Bijou, the Jewel of Emotions. Birthday, April 14th. Oshimark. Fan name, Pebbles. Nicknames, Rock Lolly, Rock Candy. So, Koseki Bijou, she's a gem that is fueled by human emotions, and according to the ancient text, she was too cute, so she got locked up. I mean, I can't disagree. And well, after her lore is... Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 what are those vine booms? Wait a minute, what the fuck? Okay, well, folks, looks like we got another meme lord on our hands, and I'm all for it. She probably had one of the most fun debuts I've tuned into, opening up with this magical girl animation. I mean, that's how we start it off right. Then it's into the best slideshow of all time. I mean, she even animated the whole thing, which I was losing my mind over when I watched it live. The non-transparent, transparent image. She's apparently 1 year old. What? And she can speak the greatest language in the world. I mean, look at her go.
Okay, here's me speaking rock, okay? Listen carefully. Okay.
Then we go into the classic likes and dislikes, with her live changing her entire dislikes to pickaxes with the speaker notes. This might be the greatest thing ever. Now, her favorite things are all pretty sweet. I agree with her on the video game OSTs. Please go listen to more video game OSTs. They are bangers. And of course, she likes Madoka Magica, along with a lot of Nintendo games, which could be nice. Now, her tags are just the greatest. I mean, the Moai statue as an Oshimark is genius, along with the cute and lovely fan name of Pebbles. She shares her art tag, but have recently revealed her live and meme tags being Live Seki and La Moai. So go share those memes, because I'm sure there are a ton of them. From the streaming side of things, she has stated she will have long streams and already have proven to be true. But I want to shout out this YouTube user under the name of Fireblaze1580, who places timestamps of the streams in really detailed fashion on the archive of Bijou's streams. It really allows a person like me who don't have the time to fully tune in live to go to the exciting parts of the stream right after. So thank you for your work. As for her goals, she really had to work her way around the phrasing here.
Being able to play as with myself.
At least she's careful.
Pebbles strong together make big rock. We rock hard.
Okay, maybe we need to work on the phrasing for that one. But still, they're all nice and heartfelt goals. Now, a closer look at her model. A fun thing she can do is make the gem on her chest change color based on her emotion, really living up to her title. But I also love all the patterns on her design. It makes her look really pretty and gives her the magical girl vibe. And then I really love the small gems next to her eye. Overall, a really cute design for a really cute rock magical girl. Now, the final activity on this stream in which you would create your Pebble Sona and post it under the hashtag PebbleSona. It was so much fun. The Pebble Sonas that have been created are beautiful, fun, and some are really memey, which is perfect, and it was a great activity for the community to do. Koseki Bijou's debut was an absolute blast. It's fun and engaging. It even made me create this image right after. I just know her interactions with the other Holo members will be a fun one. I mean, seeing her on Twitter has already proven that. And I'm glad to have another small memester added to the roster. The next to join would be Nerissa Ravencroft. Demon of Soup, Sound. Birthday, November 21st. Oshimark, this treble clef. Band name, Jailbirds. Nicknames, Rissa, Neri, Nori-chan from Kobo, and Giant personalities. Well, I am glad to have another bird VTuber in our presence, especially seeing Kobo be able to have the double bird stallion in this beautiful drawing here next to Kiara. Nerissa originally did not give me a strong impression, but oh boy, did she grow on me. Nerissa's lore was that she loved to sing, but then her songs got infected by dark energy that made people go mad, so the gods locked her up and broke one of her horns. Then she spotted us, and we got deemed as an outdoor pet. Nerissa, please let us in. It's okay, at least we're her pet. Hey. Starting off, Nerissa gives us some basic info and casually says she is a beginner in Japanese, then saying she knows 200 kanji. Yeah, you know, that's fine. Then straight into her design, we get introduced to her raven, Shadow, with its majestic tail feathers. Nerissa herself also rocking some wings, and as Bijou said, she is Yakai. And I mean, I agree. Moving on to her favorite things, I think she has some banger music taste, and she has some banger food taste. Pineapple belongs on pizza. I rest my case. And she has some fun hobbies too. Basically, this woman has good taste. Her likes are based and her dislikes are also valid. Looks like we got someone going that commando action over here. No objections, no objections. Then into her favorite things, she is just a base woman. What can I say? Some choices are pretty basic, but still much respect. And here are her tags. Please take note of them for all your posting needs. Her goals make me really excited, especially her music ones. And a vocal synthesizer could be really interesting to see produced in the future, and I know if she ever had an original album, it would slap so hard because she dropped one of the best covers, in my opinion, to have grazed the earth. She ended the stream early for this, and it's all worth it. After listening to this cover, my breath gone. It was like my soul left my body. If you haven't listened to this yet, please do. I can see why she's known as a demon of soup sound and not soup now. This cover literally made me buy YouTube Premium just so I can wander the streets having this on loop. The last time this happened was Anna Owlet's cover of Goddish. No, seriously, Nerissa's voice is outstanding. And she even wrote the English lyrics for this song. It deserves all the recognition it gets. What a banger. Nerissa Ravencroft came in swinging with her music, and I am oh so excited for what she's gonna do in the future. And with streaming, it has been really fun to watch her get more comfortable in the streaming chair. And honestly, she's really funny. I cannot wait to see this bird fly off, and will definitely be keeping my eye out for her journey whilst observing these next two set of VTubers as well. FUWAMOCO Abiscard, the fluffy one. Mokoko Abiscard, the fuzzy one. Together, FUWAMOCO, Demon Guard Dogs. Birthday, FUWAMOCO, February 1st. Mokoko, February 2nd. Oshimark, the paw. For FUWAMOCO, it's the paw and blue heart. And for Mokoko, it's the paw and pink heart. Fan name, Ruffians. Nicknames, Fuwa-chan, Moko-chan, Bow 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 Bow. Sorry, I had the dogs in me for a second. So, the twin dogs, FUWAMOCO and Mokoko. Definitely the most hyped of the group, hence the concept of twin VTubers being under one channel is a new concept for HoloLive. And everyone was itching to see both of these two cute dogs, and I was too. Their debuts began with, of course, their lore, where these twins are searching for something valuable worth protecting, but then needed some fun in their lives, but then had too much fun, so they got locked up to where they had more fun in other ways. And then the two of them came in barking with the Bow Bows, possibly on the same level as Womp Womp. I'm still waiting on that Bow Bow dictionary. I mean, how else are we ruffians supposed to communicate? Man, we really are getting the whole package. Right after getting barked at, we're getting sniffed?
Moko-chan's gonna smell you, okay?
Yeah, okay. We're off to the right foot. But genuinely, they have been on the screen for 5 minutes and I'm already dying from cuteness overload. Now, the general information on it too, where we get taught how to say the last name from Mokoko.
And the last name is Abiscard, not Abiscard.
And also reminding that math is bad.
Easier for you to understand. Yeah, you don't have to do math this way. Nobody likes math. No.
They figure out their greetings in my heart. These two sisters are so sweet and I love their chemistry so much. The likes and dislikes, well, okay, she's cute. We can let that pass. Okay, that's base, but it still hurts me. It's fine. We let it pass. Their big likes, though, are all valid. I mean, these rings are probably top 5 foods ever, and they also set up some barriers with the tail and ears, but we can still give head pats sometimes, so it's not that bad. And holy shit, these two twins have some killer anime taste. After this, our Lord and Savior, Hero, Mr. Perocino, appears. Honestly, I would not mind selling my soul to this guy. He can have it all. He's so round. It's amazing. Now, for design, these girls are full of drip. Starting with FUWAMOCO, I love the shoes, belt, and her white dress matches her fluffy personality perfectly. Next, Mokoko with matching shoes and belt, also giving a reaction to FUWAMOCO about to rub her tummy. Jesus Christ, these girls, man. Then they reveal an entire board full of goals. It's a lot of goals, but hey, I'm not opposed to it. And I would love to see these girls reach most, if not all of their goals. Some notable ones I picked out was Pero Pillow. Please, I want a Pero Pillow. Do a HoloAdvent musical because I'm curious how that will play out. And of course, the most important, protecting our smiles, which these girls have not failed once, as I was smiling through the entire debut. Whoa, going into an original song caught me off guard, but Lifetime Showtime is honestly catchy and, of course, cute, so I jammed with it. They go on to reveal their tags and schedule, and on their schedule there was something that caught my eye: FUWAMOCO Mornings. And at the time of writing, I have watched 2 episodes of FUWAMOCO Morning, and I assure you, your day after will be bright and happy. These girls are just rays of sunshine blasting from the screen to make your day brighter. And you, yes you who don't like waking up in the mornings, well change that because it's finally worth it. Or those who need coffee to function, no more. These girls will give you such a large sugar rush you won't need caffeine for the rest of the day. And you wonder what to do when there isn't FUWAMOCO Mornings? Well, you'd be depressed. Or you can just rewatch the previous episodes. And if your time zone doesn't align, it's okay. You can just experience happiness at a different time of day. Finally ending the stream with a pledge of loyalty.
I, FUWAMOCO Abiscard, pledge my loyalty to protect the smile of the ruffians. I, Mokoko Abiscard, pledge my loyalty to protect the smile of the ruffians.
These girls, as I have said time and time again, are just so sweet. I'm sure there are many questions for them being twin VTubers, but I'm sure they will answer them in a stream. I'm glad to finally be able to see a set of twins join HoloLive and will be bowing right alongside them on their journey. That was the end of all the HoloAdvent debuts, and right after they all had a collab on Shiori's channel to where Best Girl, Yago, makes an appearance. And we can finally see the full generation's chemistry on stream, and it's all really sweet, despite a lot of wrong answers in trivia.
3, 2, 1.
FUWAMOCO!
Nerissa! Oh.
They created an official fan name called Adventrix, their Oshi mark being the caution sign, and tags. But at the end, they dropped their original song, Rebellion, and of course, it's a banger. But also dropped merch and voice packs, so the hype was real. HoloLive Generation 3 English had, in my opinion, an amazing wave of debuts filled with the right amount of uniqueness and differences between each member to make the group truly stand out. Shiori, the goth girl with a huge dorky side, Bijou, a living and walking meme, Nerissa with mommy vibes and an outstanding voice, and FUWAMOCO, the twin dogs that are so cute you will be smiling to no ends. These HoloAdvent girls are probably one of the best things that happened to me this summer, and I am glad I got to talk about them, and I can't end the video without mentioning the people who brought them to us, the artists and the riggers. So here's a list of them. Please go support them. They did such an amazing job on HoloAdvent, and I even include the other individuals who have brought their debuts to life. I will for sure be supporting HoloAdvent in the future, and if you aren't a Holo fan or is new to VTubers, I urge you to check them out. You won't regret it. And as the famous quote goes, we will watch their careers with great interest.